Economic reports out of China was once again the market mover for share markets overnight. Shares lost ground after the trade surplus out of China increased once again. The major concern related to lower imports, suggesting that demand has drifted out of China over the past few months. A separate report out of China also showed that house price increases have slowed to the lowest level for the past 18 months. However, I do note that house prices are still increasing at a rate of about 10% year on year. Shares did pare their losses after the US Federal Reserve announced further stimulatory measures in the wake of a potential slowdown for the US economy. The Kiwi dollar lost ground against most other major currencies and on Wednesday morning is trading at 72.40 against the US dollar. Mozzarella production in the US has reached record highs in June, increasing by 7% on last year levels. Producers of mozzarella have responded to increased demand from fast food giants Domino's and Pizza Hut. Both of these fast food outlets have heavily discounted their pizzas in an attempt to try and get more market share in the US market. The dairy industry in the US have also been encouraging fast food outlets to put a little bit more cheese on each of their pizzas. This has had a tangible benefit. This is not only important to the US industry. Pizza Hut has 10,000 restaurants in 90 countries globally. The fact that they are selling more pizzas with more cheese is both supportive of cheese demand globally, but also, of course, the New Zealand dairy industry. Global grain prices have a big effect on both the US and European dairy industries. Their industries have seen fairly good producer margins this season, with grain prices fairly low and dairy prices being relatively high. This has seen US dairy production increase by about 2% on last year levels, while European production is slightly lower, but this is mainly due to adverse weather conditions. The Russian ban on wheat exports has seen both wheat and corn prices increase recently. This will have an adverse effect on the grain-fed dairy systems globally, but should be positive for grass-fed systems like that here in New Zealand. Back here, we are expecting to see some commodity price recovery for the dairy industry later on this season. However, recent price declines is meaning that we are expecting to see a revision lower to this year's payout to about $6.